Hi folks, and welcome to Aston Answers. I'm Daniel Martin, partner here at Aston Digital, and I'm here to answer your questions. Today's question is, the results from my Google ads versus my Meta ads is wildly different. Should I just turn one off entirely? Excellent question. Now I'm going to assume that the difference that you're seeing is a higher conversion rate from Google ads versus Facebook ads, or Meta ads as it is now. That's my assumption based on the question. The reason I'm assuming that is I'm not surprised that you're seeing that. The reason for that is a thing called the buying cycle timeline, or the buying timeline. Purchase decision timeline is another way of calling it. Basically what that means is when a person is considering purchasing a product, they're somewhere at the very start of their process. So they're all the way over here where they have no idea about what it is that they're going to buy. They're researching, they're coming up with ideas, they're kind of at a 0%. Then you have right the way down to here where a person has made a purchase, and that's at the 100%. I've bought the thing, I've bought that baby pram, I've bought that new car, and it's in my driveway already. That's the purchase being made. At any point in time, all of us are somewhere on this timeline with respect to any particular product. For example, you might be considering a new house. You might be around here somewhere. You might be thinking about having a child sometime soon. So you might be thinking about baby prams. You're down here somewhere. Or you might be thinking about buying your lunch, in which case you're all the way down the end here because you pretty much know what you're going to get already. At any point in time, relative to any particular product, we are all somewhere on this purchasing decision timeline. Here's where the interesting stuff kicks in. Google search and Google ads sits somewhere in the middle. That means I have a rough idea of what I'm looking for, so I have begun searching for it. I've already done a little bit of research with respect to what I need, or I have an idea, I've seen some stuff, and I want more detail. So I'm in the middle here. Therefore, I'm closer to conversion. I am a higher percentage chance of actually buying the thing. By contrast, social media sits all the way back over here. What that means is I'm somewhere between a 0 and maybe a 30%er. I actually don't have any real idea about what it is that I'm going to buy. And I haven't done any research yet. I certainly haven't gone to Google and dug up the particular products that I might be considering getting. So I'm just formulating ideas really at this point. And in some cases, if you're in the 0 to 30% realm, you may not have even thought about this particular product before. Facebook will start throwing ads at you because your engagement on certain products or posts online will change. So it realizes, gee, this person's thinking about buying something, so I'm going to show them some stuff. So before you even start realizing it, it's showing you ads for a particular thing that it thinks that you're interested in, but you haven't consciously made the decision to buy it yet. These ads are building awareness in a consumer's head for a particular product or service. By contrast, the Google ads are grabbing people that are actually already looking for it and are ready to buy. So naturally, your conversion rates are going to be very different. When you're talking Google, the conversion will be much higher than it will be on Facebook by nature of how they operate on that purchasing decision timeline. This is where things like the words funnel might come to mind. You will hear lots of digital marketers talk about the funnel. The idea being you pull them in at the social level, you get them to do some stuff, you show them some ads at the Google level, ultimately then getting them through to making a purchase. So you're showing them ads twice before they buy, not just once. That's pretty common. So in answer to the question about should I turn one off or the other, no. What you need to do is understand the difference between the two and what you're trying to achieve with both of them, because they are very different. One is education and awareness, the other is purely transactional. Understanding that difference, you make campaigns that suit those two objectives and run them concurrently. Ultimately, your overall conversion rate should go up, but it won't necessarily be identifiable to either one of those two, because both of those ad sets are actually working together to produce the conversion rate, as opposed to Google gave me this and Facebook gave me this. They're doing different things. You can't compare them. Hope that answers your question and doesn't create more confusion for you. Ultimately, the answer is they do different stuff. You can't directly compare them, but combining them together can give you a great conversion rate, and that's the sort of thing that you should be thinking about. That's the answer to today's question. As always, I'm Daniel Martin, partner here at Aston Digital. If you've got any questions for us, please jump onto our website, go to the Ask Us a Question page, and we'll do our level best to answer any questions that you fire our way. That's all for today's show, today's question. We look forward to seeing you at the next one.